so the Shen could work.
Yeah, we've seen a fair bit of Shen into Cho'Gath. It has not been favorable that often.
But there's TPs from both top laners.
Betty with some free shots over the wall, watching for the jump. Play back. That Shen coming in. It's going to be a hit over onto Maxlor. Very, very low. Also on the bot side, Ignar has to flash over the wall. And looks like Misfits doesn't want everything about this just yet. They lose Maxlor.
First blood, first turret, or first dragon in 2 of their 3 games last week. This game, they got 2 of the 3 already. So that's now 3 out of 4 games where
to get themselves that Ardent Sensor. The Infernal Drake going to be picked up by Flash Wolves too. And they're off to 8 full,
and that's the answer back from Misfits. They have the top turret very low. This one extremely low as well, should go down.
Alfari as well, holding a pretty consistent top lane throughout the win.
Yeah, earned a lot of respect in the European LCS for his Thresh performances and his ability
himself. Still 1 kill on the map for both teams. They've been working around.
Both these teams have actually struggled a bit with Baron control. Misfits had 2. Which also lets me kind of know the Flashers want to get going fairly soon.
One of my favorite type of positionings, up and down on that mid lane. It means somebody is getting in a fight, and Max will go for a moment. Shots from Betty, they take it down. Easily control. Possible initiation, Hansam right in the middle of it, instantly deleted by Maple. They're playing the Bushwhack game, and they found Misfits wandering around in the jungle. This is where Flash Wolves catapult themselves into the lead, and they're going for Baron.
And now the jungler is dead for Misfits. There is no smite available. Misfits' best hope is for an Alfari steal, and they're not going to go for it.
That was the extension of that cycle as well. When you get mid lane priority from killing the turret, when you don't have vision in the river. Also,
in and out seem to be Flash Wolf's goal right now. I mean, they'll get another dragon because of it.
Remember what this
of the top lane turret and all of the mid lane turret.
So methodical right now by Flash Wolves, not greeding too much. 3 turrets across the board. You hardly ever see 1, 2, 3 of the second tier turrets fall like that.
And this is when
a position to potentially get their first win of World.
Oh, very dangerous situation for a dead Maple. He goes down immediately, and the pressure breaks now for Flash Wolves.
That's how you try and stop the 1-3-1. You have to kill at least one side of that. Yeah, but with the current game state, Flash Wolves are large favorites. This is the game
to crush down a bit of damage, backs off the wave, so he can
Flash Wolves has to fight
Karsa over the wall, 14-14 in smite, but it is about that feast, and it goes to Alfari. The fight ensues, and Ignar and everyone heading towards the top side for Sword Art. Alfari just tanking everything in the middle as Karsa has already fallen.
Cho'Gath, this has always been a possibility in this game. Great shot calling by Misfits to force it, and they're absolutely back in this game.
And we were talking about how Misfits, they know how to play around this Baron. It's how they were able to beat TSM. They've been able to secure it.
Doesn't even have flash.
Karsa looking from the side. Shots onto Maxlor. Hits onto Ignar now. They know where the HP is low, but Sword Art dies immediately. 45 seconds on the clock for Misfits to stay.
Alfari had a perfectly timed silence onto Sword Art there for that initiation.
An entire game in their favor up until now. Like we said, Flash Wolves do or die. So each moment that Misfits in their base is just beads of sweat on Flash Wolves' forehead. They have to wipe it off. They have to brush off all of these problems and push back even harder. Sword Art in 20 seconds, and Misfits is making quick work of Flash Wolf's side of the map.
Rightly identified there, Riv. Sword Art's still dead. Misfits still have the Baron. They have 5 members. They could be looking for their second inhibitor of the game.
But Flash Wolves can't engage right now. Their engage is dead. MMD has no flash. Karsa has built Squishy. So if anyone goes in, it would just be a lost fight. They have
to the final inhibitor, sub 40 minutes.
Watch for Sword Art with the Shen off. He gets hooked though.
Gotta be careful. He goes down immediately. Sword Art still doesn't get the quickness in. It's gonna be Karsa trying to stop Misfits from getting...
And Misfits with a great flash.
Oh, Flayed on the rocket jump. That's what he's been looking to do all game. Ignar coming out with the Thresh pick. That's 3 down for Misfits. Or I'm sorry, for Flash Wolves as Misfits try to close the door. 8-4, 40 minutes in. Maple looking to run out of the base. He says walk this way, but Misfits doesn't even have to worry about it. The Nexus turrets are falling, and so are Flash Wolves' hope as Misfits close the door on the Flash Wolves World's run. The quickness once again in from Sword Art, the double kill for Power of Evil. And Misfits take down Flash Wolves.
So far value too. It does well into the Jace. And I think that this pick is just, it's more respectful towards Shie, and LeBlanc relies a little bit too much on snowball.
No, I'm just
the early pressure. It's really strange that TSM is getting this break, but good on them for getting it. And lack of vision there for Team W.
Kandi presents himself, a few words around. They can see if Svenskaren's coming in, and with a bit of a denial, Pearson can't get to the back line to get that spell flux around and clear it. Kandi's going to come in for help as well, and they eventually throw it down. That one going a little too hard under the turret, but they do finalize this right across the board. An incredible spike and kill.
They can get a kill, that means they can get the tier 2.
Oh, double it, free farm it on the outside, and knock him down. First blood for Team WE.
At this point, either way, Team WE is getting a massive snowball, 4 turrets to 0.
All within the
position can get you if you're willing to take the risk and you play it right like Team W is doing right here.
Now while TSM
right there was one of the costs even. Oh, they're going for an engage.
Right onto Svenskaren, doesn't have a chance to even get out of it. They are thinking 3 steps ahead, and TSM isn't even considering these engages.
Unbelievable execution from Team WE. They are looking so good to get what I believe is the fastest inhibitor tower of the World's Group stage.
Going to be 6 turrets. The Rift Herald is down. They might be going for even more. Placing it here, if they can land it up hook, maybe they go for more. You don't imagine they overstay.
Gosh, not with the way they're playing. I believe it's one of the second teams. He's going to get his hands dirty here with Hanser. First harpoon hit, second one for free, and they're going to cook him up on the equalizer. Flashes himself out. A nice rupture to get himself away from the damage of Mystic, but they're in range. They are ready, and they drop Hanser on the top side of the map. They're going for the second tier.
There are 2 members of TSM top lane and 5 members of Team WE bot. They got their eyes on this second inhibitor tower.
This is absolutely ridiculous from Team WE. The only time they weren't proactive is the map when they lost Dragon, and they went right back to that area to regain the vision, regain control, and ever since they have not lost it. The second inhibitor turret going down with its inhib.
Double Lift flashes the wrong way. He ends up giving another kill over to Team WE. And they have to disengage at this point. They don't have this
call right here because they can just brute force it.
They have Biofrost on the backside, not their full focus. Svenskaren says, I have to go in to stave off the damage, and goes down immediately along with Double Lift. They are just tearing TSM apart and off the map from their own base. Bjergsen on the side
as well. TSM, their backs are already against the wall.
So quick with Caitlyn and the 3 shots from Shiye to take this turret down on that Jace. 7-1 here as the last inhibitor turret falls. Bjergsen very low. Biofrost tries to flash. Glitter lands backwards, and it is all almost said and done here for Team WE as they put the final touches on the 3rd inhibitor of TSM's base.
That Bjergsen kill means Team WE could greed and stick around, but they might take the 3 inhibitor cycle, move it into Baron, and then make one unstoppable
taking the map apart systematically.
Yeah, the speed to 3 turrets, the speed to 6 turrets, the speed to triple inhibs down. All things that are so incredibly
finding these shot glass. What a percentage here from Eagle Eye Shiye on the Jace pick. We knew it was strong, but he is coming in huge. Kandi puts himself in front of great Cataclysm, rounding out the AoE damage for TSM. Double Lift backing up, Double Lift kiting, getting the damage in, but I don't think it's going to be enough. The Flame Spitter right in his face, and it's going to be 957, the triple, looking for a quadra, and that goes to Shiye. It's the shutdown coming in from Hanser, but it's not enough. Biofrost running for the hills, goes down.
TSM try one last-ditch effort, but it's Team WE in front of the home crowd that shut down TSM.
Still up. Pretty easy pick, though, to just get bigger and bigger and want to chomp down on your opponents. Right now, Team WE, a lot of confidence coming out of their previous wins. Reset, looks like they're going to hold it on this one. MMD backing off to try and get his ultimate on. Teleport from 957, and that's going to be just over behind the red buff. Airborne goes Kandi. Kandi stays alive. MMD in the middle of the fight, and Kandi finally falls to the hands of MMD. Dragon Infernal.
As they're trying to take this one down.
There's that pull through. Mystic now in a big trouble. Featherstorm comes out. Betty actually gets pushed to the right side from Monsoon, but that's the heal for Mystic. Wild growth onto Betty. They may be able to take him down, but the hits come in from Ben, and now they're on to Sword Art. Another kill picked up in that lane. Kandi there just in time.
Betty played that as well as he possibly could have. He came so close to getting the kill down onto Mystic, but then Kandi comes in to
come in there, but incredibly close.
Another fight towards the top side. They are not stopping. Relentless fights left and right as Ben goes down. Not enough shields for that.
They should, because their setup doesn't quite justify it.
On to Maple in the mid lane. Remember, everything was just blown as Shiye dove under the turret, and they chomp down. onto Maple to take him down.
Righteous Glory already complete. WE957 does use the flash, but I don't.
Whoa, MMD coming in. Maybe not. I wanted to finish that one. Nobody else is there to help him. He gets out alive. Maybe to get out as he limps out. 17 second
Push as you possibly can.
Well, MMD seemed to be a little caught out. Valkyrie over the wall. A few more shots should be able to take him down, but it actually is 9-5-7.
Result in a Rift Tower going in favor of Team WE. The pressure will just continue to mount. Another significant goal lead.
That'll feel pretty good. Shelly towards the top side, helping out WE just a little bit. Remember, the use of that Rift Herald was taking
play against Misfits, which I believe is at the very end of the day.
You're correct.
Mistake now going for a 1v1.
Wild goes on to Betty. Stop the fight, but Flash Wolves has to use so much with Team WE still knocking on that front door. And the final shots in for MMD. 40 seconds on the clock so far. It looks like mid-turret could be Team WE's.
And all their stuff is used defensively. WE had to use almost nothing right there. Now they just get to 5v4 siege this turret with the giant 9-stack Cho'Gath in front.
Bot lane and top lane are nowhere to be seen for minions, so this is all about mid for Team WE. That's where their focus is. It was for Maple. Now they're on to Condi with a bit of a mistake here. They greed past the inhibitor turret, thinking they have it. And it looks like they lose one. Mystic very close to going down as well. A nice return on to Maple. And he gets chomped alive. 9-5-7 is...
WE, they're setting up nicely around the Baron. They've got good river control. Flash Wolves feel it started.
MMD can take a few hits. That's his job. But can he get out before it's too much? The chomp down, but the final shot from Mystic.
This is what Feast would have done if he hadn't used it onto MMD there. That's what it would do to Baron.
Betty GA back and forth, and it looks like the barrier is now down for him. Flash is up for Betty if he does need to get into a sticky situation there. Team WE working on the Baron at 4,500 health. Karsa just on the outside. His flag and drag is used with the smite being up, so they are out. They pull back and they try to get whatever push they can on the mid lane.
Team WE of the tournament. I don't think they're going to get Caitlyn again.
I mean, at least in Game 3, there's so many other priority bans, but maybe they push Caitlyn into that tier. That means you're going to give him side.
The other team should have been afraid of him. They're looking to end things now.
Flag and drag into the fight. Karsa not going to live for long here, but doing what he can as they trade 1-for-1 to start. Betty on the outside, pulls through Shie and 9-5 for the stun, but the turret goes down and they have nothing to hide under but the damage of Team WE. 26 minutes in, the base is broken, and MMD stays alive from the ace of the hole.
Trade 1-for-1, but get it. Mystic is ambitious, trying to get hits on this turret. The whole team is 9-5-7 and Shie teleporting back in, but it is 4v4 without minions.
Got to teleport to that minion to keep it alive. A little extra damage on the turret. Everything they can to break the willpower and the momentum that Flash Wolves has been trying to find throughout the entire game. The Nexus turrets in the eyes of Team WE. 26.5 minutes into the game. Never faltering from game to game here in week 2 of the group stages. And it looks like they're going to try to pick up another win without leaving the base. Flash Wolves has something else to say, but they lose Karsa as soon as he comes back up. Shie is working a 2v1 situation around the Nexus by himself as the rest of the team goes for seconds around the base, and they are staying for the long haul.
Mystic is able to get a bunch more kills as he eyes up the Nexus and looks to end the game.
Team WE finally on the Nexus with that finalizing damage. No, MMD is going to get a little bit more delivered. There's the chomp down. Another kill for Mystic's Caitlyn pick. 12-5. Team WE take down Flash Wolves.
Maokai especially, I think,
Oh
does
no!
handle
Oh
it
no!
well. Oh wow! I am destroying this with them. They're the best. Misfits are my favorites. Okay, this is...
And just dings level 2. Hook is good! Firefrost dances out of the way, but the root is there. Ignite also down. Hansama flashes in, but the heal might save him. Just barely.
Hansama tries to flash at the correct time to just one-hit the Rakan, but good reaction on the heal. Maxlaw also working around the jungle. They are keeping tabs on TSM endlessly.
This early game from Misfits is just insane. They're putting on so much pressure. Look at Doublelift. He's already being zoned off the turret, and Ben could be in trouble.
Ben splashes out, but still trouble here. Damage actually onto Maxlaw, but he's almost maybe 3. Depending how much of the camp he takes down. Still damage back from Doublelift.
The problem is Doublelift is zoned off all this experience. They're losing the entire minion wave. They're actually losing so much from here. They're going for Doublelift.
Good
He always here.
But there's the snare coming down. Bifrost needs to move back in and try and save. That's off of the shield, but he gets hooked up by Ignite. Power of Evil still chasing in, and Bifrost not going to make it. That's first blood.
They just get first blood for Misfits in between.
TSM now under pressure. They're going to have to get out. We'll see if they can back off.
Yeah, they kind of know now. The hook. Oh, great flash from Bifrost. Hansama's still low, but TSM needs to kind of get out of this one. Biofrost forced to flush away. There's the root in onto double. If that dive is good, shield not enough, and Power of Evil picks it up.
They don't get the second kill on a Biofrost, barely alive. Everyone is coming down right now from TSM.
Bjergsen has flash, he has ultimate, he can look for multiple kills here. Let's see if he goes for it.
Tags one onto Igna, but it's so dangerous. Insta cleanse.
And that is why you see Doublelift kind of walking around the jungle, waiting for the lanes to be pushed in, but this gives over more and more priority to Misfits, who are time and time again invading, and they're looking for a kill.
It's too bad, goes back in, the pull is good. Maxlaw able to take it down. Bjerg here, but he's got no ultis. Maxlaw ultis down and onto Biofrost. He dances back out to Bjerg, and he'll be okay.
Igna's a machine right now. These hooks, the awareness, not actually throwing the hook out until he power fists Sejuani.
Oh,
Doublelift
gonna get dove. He has no summoners down here. I don't know if there's any way out at all.
Haunter's got TP, but so does Alfari.
He's literally the only way out.
Ooh, he's trying to creep out.
No, it's not.
Yep, now spotted Hansama, just going to chase him out, and Doublelift.
He's gone.
Yep, just going to have to try and maybe not give over too many assists, but doesn't even have time for that. He stands, he fights, but Igno hooks him, and there's a kill for Hansama.
And make sure Hansama gets it as well with the ease.
In that matchup, and the lane swap has been called by TSM, but it's accepting they are going to give up.
Alfari, a little too eager perhaps. He's down towards the bot lane, but there's the second turret open to Misfits, and of course, the counterpoint to that question is, I mean, if TSM, can they hold on? Well, the question is, can Misfits continue their aggression and the snowball? TSM trying to trade something down here on the Infernal Drake. Looks like they will get it, but Misfits, again, the map is theirs to play with at this stage.
It certainly is, and TSM doing their best to get something back here at least. They do grab an Infernal. Misfits trading for that Rift Herald. They're going to try to knock down the last outer turret, really completely take over TSM's jungle, and that's where things will get very bad for TSM. If Svenskeren cannot farm, if they cannot now, how does he ever get control of his jungle? And Maxlaw or Ignar, they're all going for Bjergsen.
Aggression on the Bjergsen. Maxlaw maybe a little too far. The TP for Haunter. Bjerg does get the kill. Rakan went down on the other side and Doublelift.
Oh, here's Haunter. He has Mega.
Power of Evil is going to be the target. Hops us, Sven.
Haunter down. Misfits probably going to knock down this turret. Is very low.
Going for Ignar perhaps, but not enough. Oh, Rakan into the backline. They need to get the ult down. Damage is okay. Root there in on
no flash.
A fire with a kill.
Bjergsen backside.
Across mouth for Bjergsen. He's trying to take a little bit more. Maxlaw dies in the front, and Bjergsen grabbed the double 3 on Misfits. Dead already, and Ignar, he's going to be the next one. Make it a 4.
TSM punish Misfits as they fight win for TSM. I feel like if they lose that, Worlds is over.
Yeah, very important moment for TSM. They needed to win a team fight just to even look at a structure on the map. Svenskeren as well, throwing out his ultimate next to the Yasuo, not on him.
Still fighting. Haunter building up rage. Sven maybe caught Ignar. He's down. TSM continuing to answer back.
The incredible early game advantages, but if it comes to the late game 5v5s, TSM will have the edge.
Yeah, continuously getting picked
of a Rakan and of a Twitch. Of these sort of things.
More face checks here from Sven, but TSM might be okay with this. Maxo going to get stunned up.
Frost coming in.
There's a great recombo there. Bjerg's actually going to stun up Maxo and Doublelift. Now unleashing Featherstorm. Not too bad, but Power Reaver can't quite get in. Alfari now trapped and grounded. Forced to flash out of the way.
He could go here.
All right, Haunter back into Alfari. Frozen Mallet. Yes,
chance to get in there. At the very least, they'll try and throw a Q. Trying their hardest.
Power of Evil. We're okay. 1 Q goes in and the smite goes down. TSM secure the combat game to give you momentum. It is a game like this where you are down, but then your star picks up advantage with their scaling comp. Looks like this turret's going to go down, even finally in turrets as they knock down the bot tier 2.
Find that hook on Bjergsen to turn around the game.
We're getting closer and closer to that. We need a miracle hook type of stage in the game.
Knock up onto Cassio, ultimate comes in. If you can hit that sort of combo, you can delete Bjergsen. You can turn around and fight it.
Yeah, they've seriously won in the turret game, however, at this stage. Nothing the Misfits have done so far. It's going to be a 6th turret that goes down. And so Misfits get towards the team fighting stage.
Oh no, Doublelift caught out. A great chain CC and Power of Evil collects it.
Hey, you talk about those picks that can get Misfits in there. They're
going to be as aggressive as he likes.
Ooh, all hits on a Maxlaw. Damage is there.
Doublelift opening up.
In. That is a lot of damage. Bjergsen unstoppable as he does go down to the Yap, and a huge Nara on from Haunter continuing to play. Maybe a wipe here for TSM as Alfari. The next to get stunned off, but Hansama and PoE still alive. Good flash out of the rock there from the Zyras.
A lot of damage though.
Remember, Flash is available for Haunter and Sven. No Flash on either of the Misfits players. They could look to turn with Mega Gnar.
Haunter almost Mega, but he doesn't have ulti. So much damage being dealt. He barely transforms in time. PoE is looked to fall. Haunter with the rock finds him, but PoE almost just takes him down. Sven a little too low, but Haunter able to take him down. Doublelift collects Hansama on the right of the fight. They take it all.
Against this late game scaling comp, when you feel the game is slipping away, to give them another Baron could be what TSM needs to secure this game.
Well, Misfits do secure the...
But now the hook's down, they can push in.
Yep, looks like again, turret is going to crack and they'll just stun Maxo in the front line. TSM going for broke, into the back of a combo. There to get the front line down and Dublin letting rip on the twitch. Hansama running away, but Ignar maybe not so lucky as Haunter leaps after him still. 2 dead on the side of Misfits.
TSM will get the inhibitor here, and there's minions in the bot lane. They can rotate around. They actually are looking like they want to try to end the game here, though. Haunter does almost have Mega Gnar. They'll think better of it and go to bot to secure a second inhib.
Yeah, they'll take the safe option. They'll go down here. The minions they prepared earlier, it should be 2 inhibitors, and I would imagine calling it a day after this. But this wave is big enough that if they want to keep pushing, they definitely can.
I mean, there's 30 seconds on the Yasuo. They will go for the end here. Let's see if they can pull it off.
Redemption in, Haunter looking for the wallop, forcing the Featherstorm out of Hansama. Bjergsen getting low from Power of Evil, but still not taking enough damage. Bjergsen popping the Seraph Shield. TSM need to stay safe. Power of Evil giving chase. Hansama still threatening.
Misfits pushing
his W and lost all of his health, so they're just going to take the inhibitor.
Turret going down, and looks like there's going to be 3 inhibs for Misfits. Only 2 Nexus turrets left. Ooh, 1, make it that. 1 Nexus turret to defend, and of course the base structure. TSM just biding their time, waiting maybe for Elder Dragon, but can wait for supers as well. Misfits, this is your last stand.
Time is up for the Misfits roster. If you don't fight now, it may be never. They need the opportunity to engage. They need that moment.
All right, back in there for Bifrost, finds the carry. Hansama a little over Bjergsen, defending there as the rest of double him with a great flank, going to get the damage down. That's 2 already. Now from Haunter, gets him in there. Hansama knocks him on the other end as double him grabs the double kill. Out there for Power of Evil, that's 4 dead. TSM, they will keep their hopes alive here at World and take down Misfits.
What a comeback there from TSM after an incredible early game from Misfits. You can see the sigh of relief for Double Live there, representing NA fans everywhere.
A 5k gold down, perhaps a decent team fighter just as much as Trundle is, with a bit more lane, wave clear pressure, in other words. Not just killing the Cho'Gath, but controlling the minion waves. Yeah, it means there's a world where towards the top lane they can try and get in. He's gone through the turret.
Oh, great stun, going to permafrost it up as well. Rupture not going to be it here. Is Haunter going to try and maybe flash away? I don't think he can do it. Red buff almost enough. He flashes over Kaza. Q and flash through for first blood. Very nice. But the stun lands in. Permafrost again will chain through. Haunter just taking too much damage. Sven here way too late, and Haunter goes down. Now Sven forced to flash.
Yeah, Sven's gonna have no business going in for that. Well done on both sides. You know, Flash Wolves really are getting the most out of this advantage, and the question is gonna become, can they now snowball with this Renekton? Keep it here.
Now I'm an LPL caster, Azael, and if someone says the word freeze, I already think that's a game-ending decision, because usually the other team, and you know, Flash Wolves are an Eastern team, they have a very
He
similar...
needs a teleport, so Haunter's job now is just try to hold it even, try to survive up there, because now you have this big window where Renekton can only 1v1.
There's a long way for Haunter to try and run away from, though. Flash is still up here. Is Haunter going to try and get out? Rupture's good, but he flashes past it. Haunter now going to flash out of the way! And I don't know where to go from here, but he's not dead yet.
Yeah, he's on the wrong side of the rift. He's probably going to try and get out. Maybe
TP.
teleport to base. He'll do his best. MMD does not know where he is. I'm actually assuming he'll get out here.
Sneaking
No, he's going to go to
Oh.
a minion wave. He's executing.
All right, going to try and get out. Eats a minion, gets a stack, and goodbye, everybody. I'll see you in 30 seconds.
The ship's going down. That minion's coming with me.
Got the feast stack, work.
Not giving any extra gold over. Double is back in again. Sword out with the same play. I've seen this as Double insects Betty, but now the
TP in from Maple.
Maple can join the fray. Monsoon resets from Sword Art. 3v3. Knockup there is wonderful,
That's a
but
package
Firefrost
too.
taking the damage. Package is massive. Oh, Wild Growth, not enough for the
Bjergsen is
last
coming
rocket.
down, though. They could potentially turn this.
Double Live looking for it. Span, they're already too low. Jukes one rocket, but Maple's got the double. TV in from Haunter. Bjergsen finds Maple. They've been trying to lock down everybody. Maybe split a little too much, but Haunter is going to chase one down. Double Live in onto Maple. Wants to take down the 1v1 as Bjerg will get Betty. Maple still firing away. Almost grabbed a triple, but TSM get the kills.
Wow, that was super close from both of these teams. Bjergsen comes in very clutch, but Maple put in so much work before it. Flash Wolves, though, still winning the map.
Advantage off of this play.
Well, MMD does finalize that turret. Now a 3-turret lead for Flash Wolves.
Got
Bit of an oopsie. I'm not sure it's the way they drew it up, but at this point, that's what they have to take.
And we're now getting closer to a point where
Gets
MMD...
onto Bjergsen or Double It. He can
Ooh.
one combo them.
Really nice ward there as well from Kaza. TP's coming in. Flash
got
Wolves committing
canceled.
everything. Double Lift just gets stunned up forever. Betty does take out Bifrost. Double Lift still somehow alive, and Kaza is going to chase him down and take him down. Sven will meet that same fate. Flash rolls 3-0 in the dive.
And as much as it's cancelled, it does not... They're not...
No, I mean, the Janna has been so much more effective. Again, Lulu does not result in a lane advantage.
Well, in the early game and push things forward, MMD is unassailable here in this bot lane. Haunter is doing what he can to keep it even, but Kaza's going to make it very uneven. Haunter with an early flash, forced away. Kaza flashes on. Permafrost is landing there. Haunter absolutely cannot get out, and MMD just takes him down again.
Yeah, no such thing with it.
That's 2 tier 2s, and Sven's going to die too.
Caught by the stun from the ultimate, they're going to get knocked around the wild growth. Not enough to save him. Buster Shot moves them back, but that's not it.
Maple just clears the wave. They have to dive in with no minion.
Oh, interrupts that one. Flash out there from Maple. TP in there from Flash. With Kaza over the side. Bjergsen forced to get away despite the stun landing on the Maple.
Coming in.
No, he's the one that has to flash away. Good rupture there onto MMD, but Bjergsen needs to keep running away. Sven not so lucky as Kaza and Sword Art going to clean that one up. A flare out from Sven. Going to try and get himself out of there, but Kaza should have this. Sven Skaran still in the escape, but double if dives on the other side of the map.
Yeah, Bjergsen may go down here as well. Betty is closing in with Sword Art. They already took down double. If TSM may get wiped here.
Bjergsen have to do something. Bifrost's going to get knocked up by Sword Art, but Flash Trolls, they want the big prize. Going to try and take down Bjergsen. MMD going to land the stun. Bjergsen fights his way out, but cannot do it.
That's just the Baron as well here for Flash Trolls.
And the ability to siege coming from this Baron buff as well for the Flash Trolls roster.
Going to try and siege things up. Kaza just taking going down, and Double getting shredded. He's dead already through the air.
That's
now
it.
Kaza going to leap in to try and end up Bjergsen with a decent ult, but he's going to go down to MMD. Carry's dead, and TSM's dreams will die with them.
Flash Wolves are going to pull off the upset here. They're looking just for the end, going to escort the Baron minions in. Completely dominant performance. They will get their one win, and TSM's fate is now reliant on a WE win.
Kaza flashing back in. Flash was just here to finish the task. Sven Skaran going to get locked down under the turret. MMD now dominating as he takes that one down. Again, Haunter stunned up, but the Nexus turret just getting torn to shreds. And Flash Rules, they may only win once, but it hurts so bad.
That is an upset.
In the chaos of a team fight, it's so easy to step that 1 inch too far forward, get hit by a root from Maokai, and get burst down.
Well, Maokai for Misfits and a standard
Adam
choke.
rated as one of the very best AD carries in the entire tournament. Hansama is such a young player and has really been a bright spot.
All right. Oh, they're still going though.
This is
Mystic
aggressive.
Remember, he only has cleanse, so he can't really defend anymore. The barrier is there, but Ben is going to stay on Hansama, but now he's caught out of position with only a flash. That's going to be first blood over, and Jana grabs it.
In the straight up 2v2, Misfits bot lane.
Farmers he can find, and they get rid of a flash at the end of it off to Ignar. So when you really concentrate, all right.
Just going in again. Mystic going to get knocked up by Hansama. Force the flash. Mystic, he wants to be the kill. Oh my god, he hit a minion. Now the passive going to chase down Ignar, going to take some damage. Oh my goodness, Ben.
It's actually coming down. Maxlor could be looking for the dive. Remember, no barrier heal not available either. Condi on the way, though.
Condi's still around. Mystic going to get one shield. Now going to try and do something. As Ignar's taking the turret, but Hansama able to get the kill. And Ben and Condi going to try and group up the passive. He's going to force out a bag, but they're back in, and that's a double kill for Hansama. Now Shie and Power of Evil going at it. Shie does not.
I think they should just give the full solo gold over to this Varus.
I mean, Jana did have the Art of the Sensor done already, so I agree with you.
10.
Oh, this needs to work here for WE. They're looking actually for the TP and the dive.
Nice ult Condi here as well, though. Now Polymorph in onto the Maokai, gets knocked up by the rupture, but the turret tanking by Ben. They're actually going to fully commit to the dive after the Permafrost hit. Turret is going to go down in top. Alfara is going to follow, and the turret in bot goes down. So the trade will work for WE.
That was the top lane is being shoved in, and this could be Shie going down.
Well, that's a problem there in the mid lane. Goodbye, Shie. 3-man dive from Misfits answers that and more. They take the outer turret with it.
Yeah, once the culling was gone, there's no purpose in Shie staying around the middle lane. Mystic stays by the spells. He's not a jungler, I'll forgive him this once.
Oh, even takes the old empowered recall.
Or is he a
I
jungler?
think the Rift Herald's available. They can look for.
Oh, hello. Ult there from Maxwell into Shie.
Right,
Dive's still
Maxwell.
going, but Maxwell maybe a little too much. Monsoon looking to reset. It was all a ruse of Shie. Now forced back under the turret, but Maxwell gets the last word.
Well,
Herald
Maxwell.
available. They're going to be able to summon it right now and look to crack a 15
Well,
minute.
Misfits just do so much damage to the turret that someone's like, oh,
Yeah, most of it is through Hansama, who doesn't have his ultimate.
Power of Evil tries to get a good ult there from the Sedge to lock up Hansama. Still 957, trying to get it done. The silencer is not too bad, but looks like they're peeling away. In the meantime, Maxwell, no, he dove too far. 957 doesn't get the beast. Quite, the execute is not there, and it's a 1-for-1 trade.
Yeah, 957 on W. They're TPing back in. They should secure the Infernal Dragon. And WE at least strike back.
Mari Ignar does the same in our Hansama. He's
Hansama's
isolated.
isolated, no flash available.
He sees a very delicious meal right in front of him. Silence him down, and there's the shutdown.
They can maybe get more. No flashes are really up here. It is Mystic without the flash this time around. Hansama almost has it available, but Alfari's kind of caught.
That's a forced flash. Righteous going follow there. Uses the Nature's Grasp to try and lock him down. Hansama throwing down by Cody and 957. Take down the tank. Mystic still going up. Power of Evil way too far.
Power of Evil just flashed over the wall. This could be a WE.
WE getting a low.
30 seconds with his feast. 957 will not have it. Instead they find Hansama. Flashing for the silence. And the re-engage is here. It's all a bait here for WE. Permafrost planted on the Hansama. That's not enough. Goodbye, Hansama as Mystic gets some revenge.
He does still have to be careful though about that layered CC coming in.
Ooh,
From the Cassiopeia down 917.
But still damage happening. Frontline a little split there. All in all, nails Hansama. And Mystic's looking to unleash hell. Power of Evil. Flash over the water. Try and peel with the ultimate Maxwell. Now he's the one caught out as Miasma catches the heels of WE. Alfari on the top side. Left out too dry. Is he going to go down? He does find Missy where he's absolutely dead.
Straight to Baron for Team WE.
For the steal, but it's against a feast and the smite of WE, so it's up to them to pull off this combo.
Maxwell, can he be the hero and push his team towards the quarterfinal spot? No, smite into feast is more than enough.
Is going even or better than even in these later stages against the Janna. We have not seen Hansama.
Maxwell's up here though.
Tag. All right, Shie's just going to try and run away. Oh, that's quite a lot of damage. Now the TP coming in. 1v3 for now, but soon to be 2v3. Shie flashed out of the way. He's trying to be a hero as the rest of WE. Barrel down the turret. Ulti is good. Still going through. Igna, maybe the target doesn't want to go down. Ben! Oh, he tries to flash for the wild growth, but cannot get it.
Hansama is not here, though. If WE can force the fight, they could be in a strong position. We'll see if they go for it.
Walking up out of the way, but Adaptive Helm helping out Hansama, cutting through the jungle. Redemption going to reset slightly. Oh, Hansama.
He's isolated.
Have to be careful, Rupture, not going to hit. Couldn't see him. No vision.
Knocked down multiple turrets. Pressure the inhibitor instead. They try to make the heroic play. They do lose Shie anyway, as well as their teleport from 957, as well as the flash from Ben, which may not have been worthwhile.
Well, they take the mid out in and amongst the shenanigans, but like you said, probably was easy enough. Power of Evil! Ulti timing. Rupture is not good enough. Not quite able to snipe the Cassio. Ulti hits on a Mystic, gonna root up everybody here. Wild growth on the Ben, but he dies anyway to Hansama. Now Mystic, the target in the back, forced to flash away, but no. Final crit from the Barris. 957 is gonna die in the front lines. That was a mistake.
Yeah, WE in full retreat now. They're gonna try to cut them off. Ignar is looking to go around. Mystic is very low and very far from home. We're gonna see if they can get out, because if they can get taken down.
Tag, ulti, that's a shutdown for Maxlaw.
Oh boy, they get another kill onto Mystic.
957 mistiming the knockup on Power of Evil, and Shie looking for the 1v1. Can he outplay the ultimate?
Trying to solo it out. He can, but the Miasma's go from Power of Evil. The final shot of Culling gets the solo.
Shie.
But Misfits are fighting back right now for all of EU.
And Mystic now cleanse and QSS. He wants to try to push up and take that open inhibitor or get something, because WE just needs to delay.
Yeah, they've actually already started the push, so good setup there from WE. Misfits, they have to
straight
take
for the inhibitor. They're going to try to rush it. They have to be careful though, because Alfari's flanking though.
Alfari here, banging to try and speed over, but a great cleanse. He pops out, now doing so much to Alfari. Ultimate not quite enough as Mystic is letting it all go. Shit, flashes in aggressively as the rest of the team is zoned away. Hansama silences WE, surging forward into Misfits.
It looks like they're going to be able to keep fighting here, Pastry.
Gonna keep going. Power of Evil does get there as Maxwell also goes down. That's 3 kills as a double. Lands for Shie. Too far forward. Hansama flash on him with a shutdown, but Mystic puts the nail in that coffin. And WE are going to take this game and claim first.
The LPL, 2 first seeds in groups. They will punch their ticket to the quarterfinals as the best team from Group D.
It was a tough fight, but WE stay true to themselves and their slogan. They fall behind, they come back late, and they keep their dreams alive.
Over, but it could be to Jace top, so it is actually going to be Jace top, Rise mid, so they're going to have to try to really bully out this Cho'Gath in this one early game gold lead. But when you're looking at the top side for Alfari versus Haunter, he already has his Bramble playing only to bot side, and so far so good with this red buff. They may actually be able to just knock down this turret straight up.
Looks like Haunter's just going to concede control, even Power of Evil roaming up, so gonna just have to make a trade here.
It's a rushdown. We'll see if TSM can actually do this with their uncensored, but not even close.
No, they're not going to win the trade, but TSM have the numbers advantage. They had the opportunity to keep Svenskeren down here, but with how fast Misfits got that turret down, just needs the zeal perhaps to start optimizing more as Hornsa.
Oh, good knockback again. Hornsa already used the flash, has to try and maybe clear it away, but Face is going to give Alphari first blood.
Level 12 Cho'Gath does it all.
The dazzle, but again, turret bot side goes down.
I guess that
Overstay, Power of Evil could be caught out. He is going to get stunned up by Sven, but no one's going to chase down now. Forcing the flash out of the Sejuani. Alphari does teleport in, and TSM does what a not bad. Rupture is just barely going to tag him. Team's coming down, but I don't think it's enough for TSM. Maxwell, flash body slam, just going to try and take him down. Alphari with the ulti gets a second stack.
This plan for Misfits.
By any means, but a chance to make a play.
And honestly, at this point, you're almost just hoping that Hanser can keep Alphari in a side lane. And if you can have a 4v4 team fight, I think that would be...
This team, again, very late to move over. Bifrost is available, but don't really think they can chase it down. TSM now finally...
Very, very quickly. Going to be such a threat. Already 7 stacks at 21 minutes here on the Cho'Gath. And Misfits with another advantage. The third straight time they're looking to try to get a fight here.
Sven gonna get stunned up. Maxlaw ready to buff him back into the team. Perhaps, yep, does use it. Forces double it away as well. That's insta Sven getting out for the Tarik also. He's gonna move them forward. Sven's gonna almost get killed, but he somehow escapes Alphari's fist. Bifrost, maybe not so lucky. Gonna take the damage and have to be the sacrifice.
They'll take the one kill, but Major held
I feel like TSM can afford to give it up.
He did so much damage to double lift there. If he had Shock, he was probably dead. Ignar though, out the front lines without a fight for TSM. Getting engaged on Svenskeren. Forced to back away, but Hornsa gets locked up there. And Bjergsen just can't get out anyway. Double lift, little too far forward. Power of Evil takes him down. And now Hornsa gonna get ruptured on the other end of it. Following to the silence of Sven, trying to escape. But Power of Evil carrying his team to the double as Hardstyle cleans up the third.
That could be the end for TSM here. This
pleasing for the roster as Misfits are starting to run away with it. The Baron's big. They even get a feast stack. Last time Misfits had a lead and threw that one away, it was against a Kog'Maw, a very good late game scaling champion. Yes,
maximum impact at this stage of the game, and that inhibitor turret just melts. Sven gonna dive back in, try and look for something, but Tarakol's gonna turn that off. And there's Alphari looking for the stack, but Handsummer grabs the kill.
I mean, this is looking so grim for TSM here. You have a split pusher who cannot win the 1v1. You're up against the Baron buff. Hanser cannot be in a side lane, and TSM very clearly cannot stand up in the 5v5 right now. The gold lead is getting enormous. The mid lane inhibitor has been cracked, and Misfits, it feels, are very close to winning this game.
Svenskeren just throws his body willingly at the enemy team and will be made pay for it. And suddenly he's going to be the reason 2 inhibitors go down so quickly as well, just by dying.
It just doesn't feel like they have the wave clear though, right? You're in a situation. TSM have one last chance. They need a miracle fight here.
They're going for it very soon. There's the stun actually lands in onto Maxwell. Damage not enough though. Tarakol burnt. Inhib turret does go down. Power of Evil threatening with the shockwave. Hornsa, he's going to get himself stunned, but no. Warmth will kick in eventually. Sven getting the breach back when he go with a huge stun. Everybody flushes out of the shockwave though. And TSM, they have to go now. I think it's their only chance to try and hold this game.
Their engage is just so weak though. I don't know how they go forwards. Misfits just play the game slow. Nexus being threatened by super minions right now. It should just be 3 inhibitors clean.
Can't grab it, and there's the initiation again from the rest of Misfits now surging in towards the Nexus turret. There's already one dead. This looks like a game. Misfits are going to expose the Nexus. TSM, perhaps one last hurrah.
They have to do something now. It's the only chance. You will be just completely run down by the 6 super minions spawning at a time, but Misfits playing it too well, playing so patiently. Alphari with the double Ocean Dragon is regenning back up, and I think it's all over but the crying for TSM.
Yeah. TSM holding on, all but defeated, and it feels like mental as well as here they go.
Here we go, Maxwell is going to get stunned, but Bjergsen is getting taken down by Handsummer. Root is good on to do, but Dolan actually still dealing decent damage. Flash face, Power of Evil grabs on us. Handsummer seals the kill onto double if TSM down 2, looking to defend, but I don't think they can.
No, 40 seconds on Kog'Maw. Svenskeren has to base. The minions are crashing. They want to end it now.
I love it from Ignar, popping the ulti, ready to go and going to try and win themselves a fight. Hansa looks to assassinate Handsummer, but he does just get it. Svenskeren able to get it. Oh, TSM actually may have fought their way barely out of this.
I mean, there's too many minions. They're crashing in. The Nexus is dying to all these super minions, and Misfits are going to do it.
They're going to rush the Nexus. These world's rookies, these upstarts with the Nexus open. These Misfits push themselves straight into the quarterfinals. And there it is!
And EU beats NA on the